the great potato harvest. Hey guys, this is a quick little bonus video. Figured I'd give you a quick tour of the garden because I think my potatoes are ready and I'm about to harvest those. And I wanted to bring you along for that, but I figured I'd give you a quick update on the garden, let you know what's going on. Unfortunately, I don't know that my broccoli is going to make it, as you can tell. I've been discovered. Somebody's been munching on my broccoli. Unfortunately, pretty much 0% of my Brussels sprouts sprouted. So that was unfortunate. Spinach seems to be coming along pretty good. I haven't tasted any of it yet. It just seems a little too young to harvest just yet, but it's coming along. There's a few dishes in there. You can see in the background, I've got my Roma tomatoes that came on really strong as seedlings. They're starting to get a little bit of growth in them. And we've had an insanely cold summer? Is it summer? I don't know. It's May. It was 49 degrees yesterday. This is crazy. I don't know what's going on. Sort of mingling inside of these tomatoes is this mustard leaf, which right now it's a little limp because it's a little warm outside and we haven't had rain in a few days. But man, look at the size of these. That's awesome. If you haven't had those before, it's strong. It's spicy. It's almost like a horseradish, how spicy it is. But I like to come out here in the garden and, you know, snack on the leaves. That's really not how you're supposed to eat them. You're supposed to cook with them and stir fry and things like that, but and no one else in the family likes them, so I don't really bring them inside the house. This is all Bib lettuce. We have been harvesting. I've just been thinning them out, and we've just been eating baby Bib as we thin it out, but we're already in mid-May, so I don't know how much longer this is going to survive, especially if the bugs find it. You can see the carrots are coming along really nicely over there. And then we've got green beans. And over here, this is just the beginnings of like cucumber and cantaloupe, I believe. Unfortunately, all of my vining tomatoes, none of them germinated. Not the German Johnsons, and I had some super steaks that I seeded direct sowed, and they have not popped up yet. So, not doing too hot with tomatoes this year, but killing it with the Bib lettuce, mustard leaf. I've never had good luck with those guys, and the Romas, holy cow. Rocking it. The broccoli was doing great, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. The bugs find it first. All of these are squash and zucchini, and I know they're a little bit tight. You're supposed to, I mean, each one of these pots was really probably just for one. I've planted about 3 or 4 in each one of these. But in here, I do have some volunteer tomatoes, and if these are the cherry volunteer tomatoes, I may just transplant those over here where the larger beefsteaks and really, is that necessary? Okay. Or the larger beefsteaks over there have not been doing very well, obviously. They've barely germinated, so I may end up just transplanting these random volunteer tomatoes. Okay, back to the main event. Let's harvest some potatoes. You can see they're starting to die back. Everything's wilted over, which is a sure sign that I think these guys are ready to come out. This is fantastic. Oh, there's the seed potato. Just making sure I didn't miss any. This is great. This one plant has almost given me back the number of potatoes that I planted in this whole garden bed. That's fantastic. Go around the other side. I can't help myself. I'm like picking weeds over here while I'm harvesting. Okay. Don't pick weeds, Ben. You're harvesting potatoes. That was disappointing. Oh, I lied. There's another one. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I think I might be a little bit early. So I'm gonna stop here and then we'll come back to this harvest in maybe a couple more weeks. For you, it might be seconds. We'll see. As promised, I'm back. It's been about a week since I started pulling this area right here. I got a camera girl helping me out today, and we're gonna give this another shot. They're looking pretty wilted, so they're coming out, whether they got something or not. Let's give this a shot. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab a bunch like this, and we'll give it a slow little tug. Hopefully it gives us, there we go. Yeah, but you got to do it with your hands because these are very, when they come out of the ground, the skin is very thin and it hasn't toughened up yet. So you have to kind of wipe the dirt off of them a little bit. And then you can put them in that little bucket right in front of you, because I'm going to throw this whole thing in the compost pile.
Ew! Look, it's crawling around the plant.
That's a good thing. Those little guys, you know what they're doing?
What?
They're eating the rotting parts, and they are pooping.
Now I can't find it.
They're leaving.
Where he went, but
that's all right.
hopefully I put in the camera frame.
They're leaving fertilizer behind. There you go. Look at all those guys. I got 3 out of this one. That's good. You want to clean that out? You see the potatoes, they just fall out.
Don't we wash these when we get inside the house?
Actually, no, you don't wash them. You wash them right before you cook with them. But if you wash them and then put them, you know, in the pantry, they'll actually rot. They rot faster, so they actually stay cleaner if you just kind of wipe the dirt off of them. Or, not cleaner, but they live longer if you just wipe the dirt off of them and then store them like that. Here you go. You want to get that guy? Got about 3 or so on that one. Man, this guy's got a big root system, but he's got about three or four maybe. You want to check that guy out, shake him out, see what he's got. Look at that. That's beautiful. That's a good one right there. So that's pretty much it. Remember, this is the second half of the potatoes that we had harvested. I'd say it's pretty good considering we started with maybe 4 or 5 potatoes that were rotting and growing eyes on them. And so I think overall it was a good haul. We got the potatoes back that we had purchased, plus at least 4 or 5 times more. And I'm totally good with that. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update of what was going on here and bring you along for the great potato harvest, and just show you how you could turn basically what would have just been trash thrown into the compost pile or right into the garbage can and turn it back into food. And I think that's a great thing. If we can continue to do that, we can reduce the waste and we can continue to feed our families even bigger and better meals. And that's always a good thing. So with that, be good to each other, and I'll see you on the next one. Oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe and like and do all that cool stuff. I never ask you because you know, come on, you know, make it happen. It's down on the bottom. All right, see you guys later.